All right, Noah here with Go Vegetarian Slowly. What we do is we're getting a cohort of people, and over the year 2025, we're going to slowly go vegetarian. Each month, we're going to get you up to speed on new vegetarian foods and practices. And towards the second half of the year, we're going to start to eliminate some of those meat products. And throughout the year, there are going to be little challenges, such as the first time you order food at a vegetarian restaurant, the first time you cook vegetarian for your friends, and things like that. Eventually, a challenge will be to go a full day eating only vegetarian food, and then a full week eating vegetarian. So let's see how far you can get. Even if you only become a meat reducer, that's very important too. So today I'm going to be talking about the first survey. The survey is something that I put together to get to know the community better. The idea is that I can ask you a bunch of questions and then tailor the experience of going vegetarian to the needs of this group in particular. For example, let's look at the first question. Do you prefer cooking or eating out? The answer to this is going to help me decide which recipes and which practices we teach. For example, if we have a lot of people who like to eat out, then we're going to mostly look for restaurants. If we have a lot of people who like to cook, then mostly we're going to focus on recipes and meal prep and stuff like that, cooking with friends. So go ahead and answer as many of these questions as you like. It's okay to check multiple. We've got a spectrum here from we almost never cook all the way up to I cook almost all the time and almost never eat out. So the next question is, do you have a preference for fancy foods or simple plain foods? So are you a person who likes a full complex recipe, or are you like me where you're happy just to heat up a can of beans with a few spices on it? There's also a box for, are you adventurous and will you try new things? So feel free to check multiple boxes here. Next, I'd like to know if you have any particular concerns about going vegetarian so that we can address these over the next year. Some possible things may be access to quality information, how do I get quality protein, nutrients, cost, family dynamics, etc. So go ahead and check as many of these, and then we can focus the information on the needs of the group. Next question is, what are some foods or meals that you like that are already vegetarian? So chances are you already have quite a number of foods that you eat from time to time that are vegetarian. For example, lasagna, eggplant parmesan, macaroni and cheese, maybe an avocado sandwich, all kinds of things like that. So I'd like to know about those so we can share them among the group and we can get everybody eating those foods that are already vegetarian. I'm also curious, what are your motivations for starting to go vegetarian? The big three that I emphasize are the animals, the environment, and your health. So if you didn't know, going vegetarian is actually healthier for yourself and healthier for the environment, not to mention the animals. So that was one of the things that slowed me down when I was going vegetarian. I thought that it meant my health was going to be compromised. Not the case at all. So some people also go vegetarian to save money. Or if you have any other reasons, go ahead and fill that in here. Now this next question, which meal of the day is the most meat-centric? This I ask because we can focus on that meal and meat reduce it. For example, most people think of dinner as the big meal with lots of meat. You know, you have your big juicy steak, you have your cheeseburger. Other people, it's breakfast because you have like bacon or sausage. So go ahead and feel free to check multiple boxes here and we'll focus our meat reduction on there. So the survey's almost over. Don't worry, we just have one more question here. This comes from already the feedback that I've had in the Facebook group. Some people have food allergies or other restrictions. You may have restrictions due to a medical condition or religious restriction or something like that. So go ahead and let me know what restrictions that you have down there so that we can minimize recommending those foods, and I can go and research how to get you the vegetarian foods that don't include those. I enjoy doing that. Okay, so now you're done with the survey. Thank you very much. As a bonus for focusing your attention, I've got another YouTube link down here. This is to a famous 80s television theme song that is really cool. That's your thank you for taking part in this survey. All right, thank you once again. Please get those surveys in. It does include your email. That's so I can keep track of who has what particular needs and stuff like that. And I look forward to working with you over the next year so that we can all go vegetarian slowly.